if it's wrong for rappers to go PC, it's wrong for rappers to have security. That's PC too. Nah, fool.
You're trying it.
I'm going PC straight up.
I'm not. No. We
Straight
ain't
up.
going PC.
I ain't going to
Jaleece.
jail though, but I'm
No,
just
you
saying.
mainline, Jaleece. You mainline.
No, because I went to the county in Vegas, right? And I ran like 3 fades. Yes, and I'm like, why am I running fades? I'm not from Vegas. Like, that just makes no sense. I ran back-to-back fades. I'm like, bro, I got beat up though. One of the fades, I ain't gonna lie, I got beat up, but I maxed the other. You feel me?
But that's also because like you're Jaleece and you be like super activated, like way more than.
But I'm not.
Girls don't
Vegas.
even politic like that. Like,
I don't want to hit the LA County though. I'm scared. I'm throwing in the white flag. Listen, send me to the mental health side. The mental health. I'm PC.
We gonna come
mental
get you. We
health.
gonna bail your ass up out of there.
I need a white wristband like Almighty Suspect.
You out.
What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that, and we back with another video, new video. Shout out to all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know it. Tap in with that hair sponsor in the corner of the screen. Divine Hair for all your lock and braid needs. If you're in the Los Angeles area, need your locks retwisted, hair braided, tap in with my girl. But y'all seen that clip at the top of the video. Now, No Jumper host, Munchie B, and Aunt Jefe don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Speak on Jalice. Now, she already said she go PC up, so ain't nothing what to talk about. She said it herself. Y'all seen that. And Jefe also say, look, I'm not messing with her because she the police. She done already told you she go call the police as well. She go PC up and she's calling the Janites. Straight up. Now, if this your first time to the channel, like and describe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. We're going to get straight into this. Jaleec be the topic of discussion. She gonna do a whole thing about this. You niggas, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. You niggas up there curricular, extracurricular, pump faking, you know what I'm saying? Blah. Y'all niggas is the police. Y'all bogus. And I'm gonna react to that too.
I mean, there's like multiple ways that somebody could be a good podcaster. And like with Jalice, it's kind of like she might crash out at any given moment. And that's kind of what makes her entertaining and also makes it difficult to have her on the podcast consistently. Whereas Tam, regardless of any critiques.
You cannot compare Jaleec to Tam. And Jaleec is drunk all the damn time. She was drunk in that clip I played at the top of the video. Pay attention.
That people might have of her is really more of like a well-rounded, normal human being.
She ain't shy away from letting people know that she got mental health issues. Like I go to jail, I'm going to the mental health side. I said, okay, there go there.
Mental health is like a badge of honor at this point.
Fuck no. You want some free housing?
People love to flex their mental health at this point.
Well, look, I've been said that as far as like convo for convo, topic for topic, Tam can pretty much pie with anybody. She's super talented.
But Jalice don't never want to talk about none of the topics though. Am I wrong?
No,
I've had that experience. I've been on the news with her where she didn't talk for like hours straight because we were talking about some shit that she didn't care about.
I'm talking to this man right here. Is it wrong? Because you potted with her the most at this table, I believe.
I think that Jalice is very.
I said, is it right or wrong, bro? I didn't know motherfucking graduation speech.
Yeah, if there's topics that she's not into, she's not going to be as vocal about it.
Percentage wise, how many of the topics is she into? Like percentage wise?
Probably, I don't know, 30.
Look, Munchie politicking, pay attention. And Lush look like a penis, gang. You got a penis face, gang. Never shave your face like that, you are?
30 to 40, you know what I'm saying? But I'll say this. Is she capable of doing it? Absolutely.
Absolutely
Jaleece she's capable.
If it ain't Stunner Girl
or J-Bo.
Mozzie, J-Bo, Spody, or Munchie.
Man, on everything.
Did I forget Mozzie? It ain't no conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With his suckers, you know what I'm saying? He partnered with his suckers. Like, what the f are you talking about? I'm like,
I'm a blitz. You can't like for me. See y'all pay that attention. Like even when people were sending it to me and telling me about it, I can't even sit and take this serious and watch no. like this.
No, it ain't the seriousness of it. It's just critiquing podcasting skills. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna try to critique her skills when she's up there like bashing it. Like, I don't even want to watch you. Like,
I had to watch it to know she do that. You know what I'm saying?
Why would,
She called you guys weirdos, or like weird ass N-words or something.
Bogus.
That was
Y'all
crazy.
so
Bogus,
bogus.
weirdos, suckers.
I ain't heard bogus since like 2020, 2001.
Bro, I almost had to.
but look, this is what I'm saying. Like, so it be situations like that with women, right?
Mm-hmm.
People like her, and then they want to talk innerish, and then when you get like that with them, or you turn up, or your testosterone level turns up, then you want to resort back to a woman. Just like I'm seeing clips of her talking about she called the police. You can't beef with nobody that if you do something, they gonna call the police. So that's what I'm saying. You can't even take this shit serious, because if you actually do something when she popping this hot gangster, she's gonna call the police and your ass gonna be in jail.
And that's literally what she said about Lady Munchie. She like, I don't want no problems, and I'm letting you know, if you send somebody at me, I'm getting a restraining order on you, and I'm calling the police. She said that. And she be all, saying, blah, 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 saying all the politicking and everything, but then talking about how you gonna call the police if shit gets sticky. That's crazy.
So that's why I can't even take it serious or watch what the she's saying.
That's a fact.
Hey, you gonna call the police on me, so why am I gonna take serious what the you talking about?
Yeah, I definitely heard and seen at least like 3-4 instances where she says she called the police. And
she told you, and I'm gonna listen to you. If you tell me you gonna call the police, I'm gonna listen to that. I believe that type of shit. You gonna call her for sure. Not that I'm scared of the police, but it ain't fair for me to meet you on your gangster terms and then you turn to the police.
I mean, it
and that's what I be saying all the time about the way that she move. Like, she don't, not even compare her to Tam, because ain't no comparison, but she don't move like a woman. She don't move like a mother. Yo, you can have discrepancies with niggas. You get what I'm saying? But you don't got to be talking like you a nigga. You feel me? She jumped all in Almighty face to like flinching at him like, yo, what if that nigga had to just test her jaw? He'd have been wrong for that, straight up. But if you looking like you gonna hit me, I'm not just about to let you hit me. You feel me? And her aggression is just, you be, hey, look, she like to say extracurricular pump faking. That shit might be the prime example of extracurricular pump faking. You gonna stand up, you all extra brolic, but you got 9/11 on speed dial. That's crazy, bro. How can you even hold yourself in that manner and think it's okay for you to say something like, you know, because I'm going to call the police or I'm going to PC up? That's scary. You're scary Larry, gang. Like, come on.
It's hard to have somebody on the podcast who doesn't really like know or give a about a lot of the stuff that might be discussed. And it's like, obviously, if you're on the news, there's going to be days where the topics are things that you just have never paid attention to, some celebrity, some rapper, whatever, that you just don't care about. But like, you could be inquisitive or like trying to know. She seems pretty like set in her place in terms of like not really like caring about anything like outside of her.
Didn't he recruit her?
Yeah.
Y'all blame suspect.
Originally, yeah, that was him.
Yeah, I blame suspect.
This recruit then turned to his op.
Yeah, he went bad on her, and I was kind of feeling bad for her at the time, right? I'm like,
We
man,
don't actually know. Did he crack? We don't know.
no, he didn't spank, but they was flirting back and forth
Do
from what I
y'all
hear.
feel like then is it possible that she's more of in the character type category?
No, that ain't
She's
no
a
character.
C-Mac?
Nah.
Hell no.
No.
Hey,
I
let
don't
me
think
tell you
she's not
something.
that
C-Mac ain't burnt out as people think. He got some
I'm not
sense.
saying he
You know what I'm
burnt
saying?
out.
Because when you go through these facilities like jails and shit, he not talking like that. You know what I'm saying?
We have all seen the more chilled out version of Crip Mag. The thing is though, is that like sometimes on the podcast you get to see the chilled out version of Crip Mag. It's just more often you get to see like the really like even the one I just did with him and Unk. You get like the craziest Crip Mag ever for probably the first half hour, and then you get like super low energy, chilled out, and then I'll like ask one question that just sets him off, and all of a sudden he's like a huge ball of energy for a little while. It's like that's kind of what it's like to hang out with him. Like I've hung out with him in real life where he was like the most turned up version of himself that you've ever seen on the podcast.
I don't think the turned up, irritating person he is on camera is him in real life. I think he's real cool in real life.
No, he is cool.
I think he's real
chill.
cool, calm, and collective in real life, and you know what I'm saying. And but Jaleec, what Jaleec is doing, that she ain't acting.
And she's a drunk. I feel like ain't nobody saying nothing about that. She be drunk all the time. I be seeing even on her own little live stream segment she doing, she try to hold it away certain times, and certain times she can't. But she be always drink. She got an alcohol problem as well, bro. And says a lot of out of pocket drunk. She be emotional. Y'all know that's how that drink make y'all niggas. Emotional.
You don't think
That's how you spell it. Don't be. She be mad at. Hey, bro, she got to be mad at her mama, bro. It's Jaleec, right? That's Jaleec. Went to elementary.
Why would a C make the K sound?
So you get Jalice out of that.
Jalice more than Jaleek. Yeah,
That's Jaleec, bro.
her name is Jalice. Jalice.
Jalice.
Man,
No,
that's a Hebrew. Jalice.
her name is kind of like Jala.
We gave her that name. We renamed her
I ain't
name.
Well,
trying
it'll
to.
be a Y though.
Frederick Jalice is my
I ain't
real
trying to
name.
bash her or nothing. I'm just. We talking podcasting, etiquette, and all that little shit. So I was just.
Y'all know she's not dumb though, so that's kind of what I was trying to imply earlier is that she's capable of having those.
I
conversations.
definitely don't think that's she in character either. I think that's exactly who she is.
But she got
Then I got
she
a
got that
brother
monkey
that's-
on her back.
Then I got a brother that's mental health too. See, people.
QE said she got that monkey on her back. He's talking about meth. He's talking about Bristol. That's what he means when he says she got that monkey on her back, gang. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I don't think she's capable of talking about anything but what she want to talk about. That's paperwork, Munchie B, and Jefe, Spody Face, all the EBKs, all of them, Stunner Girl, Mozzie. That's what she like to talk about. And whatever rackling her, putting her back, straight like that. I haven't seen any honest or dope dialogue, which I've seen from everybody for the most part at No Jumper. I don't see that from her. She like the shit that she like, and that's what it is. A lot of times she just be sitting up there sucking on that little air pen or whatever. So that, I mean, that's just my opinion.
I always want to play those mental health games until your ass end up taking the wrong pill, or they put your ass on the wrong psych med and your ass don't come back for trying to play mental. I've seen some people going there for crimes and they went and try to play that psych and that didn't go so good. Like they doped their ass up and their ass never came back.
But I think with her, I think that's more of her trying to cover her tracks if she ever was to do something.
No,
you know what I mean? Yeah, because you can't tell me what.
Because she's scary, gang. That's what he trying to say. That's just because she's scary. Straight up.
She do how much she antagonize people and how much she like try to bait people or you know what I'm saying instigate certain things that's a mental health issue.
Hey, look,
that's her consciously, you know what I'm saying, trying to raise bait somebody or really draw them in or get a viral because she said it right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? I apologize in advance, Adam, or you know, other stuff. And she self-admitted, like, oh yeah, I was trying to go viral. I'm trying to go viral. So that's not no mental health issue. That's you got knowledge of doing that. Like you very conscious.
She got some childhood trauma, bro, and hurt people, bro. She don't want to hear nothing positive, nigga. Yeah. Nothing. She
Hurt people.
No, for real, that's a fact.
That's kind of a cliche, but it sounds real as hell coming out of Munchie's mouth.
No, for real. I could read her, bro. She got some up trauma going on with her, and then you try to be a podcaster with that shit. Yeah. It ain't even what's the girl name that's messy that got sued by Cardi? What's her name?
Tasha K.
You not even Tasha K. Like you just.
I mean, Tasha K is an amazing podcaster, and she could talk about any. Like she covers her topics. When she gets in that room, she knows exactly what she's talking about. She's really, really, really cares about. And if you're gonna be a one man show streaming and talking about topics, then you better be.
Tasha K's a sophisticated messy.
Yeah.
Versus this is like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
and then when you cuckoo like that, you got to do monologue. Just do it by yourself. But when I go on one and be ready, I be by myself.
But do we not agree that all of us have trauma, some type of form of childhood trauma, or we all been through something like that?
I don't know. I had cold Christmases and shit, man. I was dope back to school. I mean, I didn't grow up rich or nothing.
Hey, shout out Spody, because we definitely all do got traumas, but this is what I'm gonna say. If your traumas is coming out in a certain way while you on camera, then maybe you should take the time to see about yourself. And that's what I be saying every time I do the Jaleec topic where she got some clip up or whatever. She got kids. She got mental, whatever she got going on. Why don't you see about yourself? I remember one clip where she literally said, I'm still teaching myself how to be a woman at 31 or whatever. And I was just like, damn, that's deep. Well, maybe in front of a camera, in front of a bunch of different personalities that you don't really care about, discussing topics that you don't really care about, maybe that's not the place for you. Maybe you should focus up. You know what I'm saying? Because Spody right. We all do got, you know what I'm saying, some kind of trauma, but everybody ain't trying to do what she trying to do. You call yourself a journalist. You ain't got no damn information. I heard her say the other day, yeah, I might have to come back, you know what I'm saying? And because I didn't have something right, y'all, in the thing, because I actually read the full paperwork. Now it's like, bro, you gotta do your due diligence, gang. For real. Get yourself together. Simple as that.
I didn't see any murders, but I used to like, you know, I definitely had some problems.
I mean,
you know, it's
I
different
really
type of trauma. We're not talking
mean,
about abusive or physically, you know what I'm saying, or verbal abuse. I'm just trauma is trauma, losing somebody in your family. You know what I mean? Certain trauma.
But see, like the first person I remember losing, like I think like when you like a kid and you at a certain age, losing somebody like it could affect you, but I don't think it really like sets in as deep because like you still got like that growth spurt, like in growth spirit. So like, yeah, I lost my grandma like when I was 6 or 7, and I used to be at my grandma's house all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like I can't remember back at 7 when I lost her how I felt. But I know I was close to her, but I can't remember like how I felt in losing her. You know what I'm saying? But like I say the trauma, if anything, I say trauma is the beef I was having like with my pops, like the shit I was going through with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of us do though. You know, it's very certain ones, but it's different. Like I said,
it manifests different in everybody.
Yeah, what's the biggest source of your trauma childhood was?
So I grew up in foster care.
Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was taken from my mom and my dad, but fortunately, my grandma, which is my dad's mom, and it was fortunate enough to get her. And you know, like in the 90s, it was like it was me. It was 4 of us. It was 4 of us, me and my 3 sisters. So back then, it was big for kids to be all placed in one home. You know, back then, yeah, it was.
They split you up.
Yeah, they split us up, and I was just fortunate, you know what I'm saying, for my grandma to come get us, and we all was raised in the same house. But that was definitely, that was definitely, and then only that, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 13, my best friend, a person that walked me home, I said it on Cam Capone, man, a person that walked me home ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
Ended up getting killed. This is a true story. He walked me home, and he ended up getting killed because I didn't want to go in the house. I was outside. I was on the block. At that time, I was running away. You know what I'm saying? Going to jail. And he like, nah, your grandma wants you to come in the house. Trying to be an older, you know what I'm saying, older homie. He was like, I was like 16, and I was 13. And he walked me home, made me go home, and on his way back, he ended up getting killed.
Damn.
Literally, I'm hearing the shots from my, like, literally, after he made sure I got in the house, he walked like 2 blocks and got killed. Damn. Now, if I would have went at home, he would have probably still been alive. That stick with me to this day, bro.
Really?
To this day. Being a bad kid, like, trying to run away and be in the streets and got my homeboy killed. Yeah.
Respect.
That was a crazy story. Shout out Spody Face. Spody Face be kicking some knowledge, bro. I rock with that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I definitely rock with that. You know what was cold about that to me? After that, like during the live, nigga Adam's like, man, yeah, man. All right, let's call Inhale. Like, bro, he didn't want to like expound on that a little more, go around the table, maybe see people trying to have a real discussion. He all bunk edition. All bunk edition. Just like Jaleec, man. Just like Jaleec. Again, and Jefe said he not rocking with her, gang. I can't rock with her because she calling the police. She want to act like she got all this gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? She told a cold-ass story on back on Fig, pistols and everything else involved, right? But then you talk about you about to PC up, or if somebody trying to whip them feet, You calling the police. Oh, man. Come on, Jaleec. I'm going to be honest. After somebody say something like that, I agree with Jefe. I can't even rock with you. You done already told me exactly who and what you about. Straight up. Like, I would never take you serious. It don't matter what kind of popping that you doing in front of that camera, the blah, blah, how much times you say blah, 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 it don't make a difference. You talk about PCing up and calling the police, gang. There is nothing gangster about that. Just throwing that out there. And again, I agree with Spody. Folks need to, everybody need to be able to address their trauma and deal with their trauma. That's just what make you like a better person, a whole person. You feel me? Because that type of trauma and shit comes out in different ways. You might not be able to recognize it, but if you slow down, sit back, and really analyze your life and what you got going on, you can see where your trauma is affecting you in the present day. You know what I'm saying? But everybody be on the on the fast track. You know what I'm saying? You want to do paperwork. You want to hang out with Rack and Herner. You want to act like you a blood. You want to jump in men's face. I think that shit is some trauma right there. Like, yo, what about having a verbal dispute with a man make you want to jump all up out of your seat? Like, if you could do something to any man. I think that's crazy. Again, this is a girl who and that's not like I'm not making like fun of that or anything because I don't think it's cool, but got her head bust open, was on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, showing the gashes in her head for being pistol whipped. I'm sure there was some kind of physical altercation there. You know what I mean? But you got to get that shit together instead of trying to call everybody bogus and run folks' paperwork. Focus on yourself. But for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Tap in with Drea the Virgo. While y'all over there, tap in with Divine Hair for all your lock and braid needs. If you're in the Los Angeles area, you need your locks retwisted, hair braided, tap in with Divine Hair. She do good work. Let her know Gangland Neem sent you. But y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. I think that Jaleec definitely suffers from some kind of trauma. And I think that she should address that trauma before she tries to present herself in front of the world if she don't got it all together. I think she should address that trauma before she try to sit and go at other people and they paperwork. She always talk about people want to know about my life. Yeah, because people are interested in what makes a woman like you tick, gang. What is it that you're going through? But y'all let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.